Present, Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris present, Ms. Bhutan. Ms. Bhutan is present. Did I say that right? Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Your consent agenda is ready for approval, adding items 3.1 through 3.6 and 4.5 through 4.12.
Motion, Ms. Champagne, second, Mr. Harris. Any objection? Motion carried. Next item, please.
Your first item is on page 1, item 2.1, consideration of revisions to bulletins in response to legislation of the 2025 regular legislative session regarding educator preparation and credentialing. The recommendation is to approve as notices of intent revisions to bulletins 130, 146, 746, and 996.
Motion, please, to receive. Mr.
Approved.
Alliance Harris, second, Ms. Champagne. Thank you. Next item.
You need to clear it. Any?
Oh, any objections? I'm sorry. Any comments?
Oh, we do.
Motion carried. We have comment cards. Sarah Gauthier and Elizabeth Thomas, please come forward at the table. Please identify yourself and who you represent. Thank you.
Ms. Holloway, as they make their way to the table, would acknowledge that this particular item, I think in many ways made sense for the teacher and their evaluation. So students that miss an excessive amount of days are no longer counted in the value add model for the classroom teacher. And this is a result of a bill from this last legislative session.
Sarah? Thank you.
I'm just here to speak on Bulletin 746 specifically for the state certification. I currently hold an ancillary, can you hear me? It's my theater voice. I currently hold an ancillary teaching certificate for the Talented program, and I've been teaching talented theater for 15 years in the public school system in Lafayette Parish. And I've had leadership roles outside of school for a very long time, and I never thought there was a path forward for me in the school system. When I went to apply for an educational leadership program, I learned that no school in Louisiana would accept me unless I had a level 2 teaching certificate. So for me to go around and do that, I would have to go through a different program. No school in the state of Louisiana offers a theater education program. So I'd have to go into something else and intern and teach in something else to then go back and apply for my educational leadership certificate and accept it into a program there. So I worked with the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, and they allowed me into their program, which was wonderful, except that I knew the state wouldn't allow me to get my educational leadership certificate because the criteria requires me to have a level 2 teaching certificate. So I worked with Ashley and we talked to lots of other people, and we were hoping today that the policy could be amended to say a level 2 or ancillary teaching certificate, and that would qualify me after going through the program of educational leadership and getting my degree, that I would be allowed that certificate.
So one of the other things this update does, Ms. Holloway, in addition to making the teacher evaluation shift, you all recall that we took some aggressive action to make more individuals eligible for the principalship last year from various professions. And one of the things that we found in doing that is that some of the individuals within schools right now that are master's degree individuals holding ancillary certificates may not have qualified for the principalship. And so there are, a number of bright, talented, competent people that hold ancillary certificates in various disciplines. And so we just wanted to provide the opportunity for these individuals who had been working in schools for a long period of time, know schools well, to also be able to enter into the applicant pool for school systems to consider. And so this is just, again, expanding the bench of people that could lead schools in Louisiana.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Ms. Elizabeth.
Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Thomas. I really appreciate your time this afternoon. She kind of took the words right out of my mouth. I am a former drama teacher. I began my career 11 years ago right here in Baton Rouge at the McKinley Middle Magnet. And I fell in love with teaching for many reasons, but I also fell in love with the opportunity to better serve the students of my community. And I felt that I could do that through leadership opportunities that were afforded to me along the way. During COVID, I went back to school to get my master's in curriculum and instruction. And I took the praxis most recently, scored well beyond the requirement for the state of Louisiana for ed leadership. However, as it stands, I cannot move any further than I am currently because of the ancillary certification that I received when I first began teaching. If you consider this, this will not only change the trajectory for teachers like me, but it will help us retain talented, competent people who have proven that they are committed to the state of Louisiana, committed to the students here, and willing to serve in all ways that we can, but particularly with the experience and knowledge to move them forward. And we really appreciate your consideration in this item.
Thank you. Any questions? Any opposition to the motion? Thank you. Motion carried. Next item, please.
Okay, your next item is 4.1, consideration of executive session regarding discussion of the character, professional competence, or physical or mental health of a person. The recommendation is to convene executive session.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session, please? Mr. Perkins, Mr. Harris seconds it. Is there any public comment or board discussion on this matter before we take a roll call? No call. Okay, roll call, please.
And Mr. Pell? Mr. Pell says yes. Dr. Armstrong? Yes, Dr. Armstrong, I'm sorry. Mr. Birkin? Mr. Birkin, yes. Mr. Castile? Mr. Castile, yes. Ms. Champagne?
Yes.
Ms. Champagne, yes. Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Harris, yes. Mr. Hollis is absent. Ms. Holloway?
Yes.
Yes. Ms. Mallory? Yes. Mr. Ronnie Marks? Yes. And Ms. Dr. Clark?
Oh, she's around, but
Oh, I'm gonna have to put her as absent.
yeah.
Yeah, you have a quorum. I mean, I'm sorry, motion passed.
Thank you. Okay. All right. In order for this motion to pass, it's 2/3 affirmative vote of members present required. Okay, I can go on. I will advise the audience that we will be in executive session for the length of time necessary for the discussion. No votes will be taken while the committee is in executive session. All votes will be made in public. Additionally, public disclosure is not required of matters discussed in properly held executive session. At this time, the Educator Effectiveness Committee meeting stands in recess to go into executive session. Effectiveness Committee meeting and continue with the regular order of the agenda to vote on the items discussed in executive session. Motion, please.
Preston Castile.
Mr. Castile first and second, Mr. Lance Harris. Next item, please.
Your next item is on page 26, item 4.2, consideration of a records review regarding the reinstatement of a Louisiana teaching credential appropriate to the credentials of Ms. Chanel Allen Matutu. The recommendation is to grant, deny, or defer.
Madam Chair, I have a motion that we approve the requests in Globo from 4.2 to 4.5.
Thank you. That's first. Second, Mr. Harris. Any opposition? Any questions? Motion carried. Next item, please.
That concludes your agenda.
Yay, thank you.
We could